No. Oh. And then there's the mic problem. I had everything set up tonight. I had my mic on. I had everything ready. And then the internet went out. Okay. Just breathe. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Dawn. This is the first time she has joined us live. I am so excited. I have got a great new product to share with y'all. But more than that, I have a special treat. Y'all just wait. Hang with me. Okay. Hello, Mary. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, Brooke. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Claudette Weary. How are you, my friend? Hello, Kate. Oh, let's see. Did Margaret have some mouth surgery or something? I'm seeing you guys talking about her mouth, her pain. I don't see or hear you. I think that was, yeah, it took a hot minute to get going. So yeah, it is cold in Texas. We've got some icy weather. I don't know if that's what affected my internet, but I am excited. So first of all, I am live at 7-ish p.m. on Thursday, February the 24th. If you are watching the replay, I sure hope you enjoy this. I am using a new product called Waves of the Ocean Collection that will be available starting March 1st. Don't kill me that you can't buy it now, but this is my last live for the month, and I'm so excited about this stuff and how I played with it, and I hope that I inspire you, especially with my special surprise that I have. Margaret says she had dental surgery, but all is super now. No pain and infection is gone. Well, I am so glad, Margaret. You know, I love our chat that we do before the live, that you guys do before the live. I try to hop on and say a few things as I'm getting everything set up, but it's like y'all are friends, and you know, we're all talking about the weather and our health and all of that, and it's just fun to have some virtual stamping friends, isn't it? So there we go. I am going to switch my cameras around and we're going to get started. Oh, before we do that, I want to welcome my friend, Michelle Batson. She is my helper on my lives. Michelle lives in Virginia. I'm in Texas, but with the virtual stuff, we can make this work. As I am going through this, if you have any questions, you could type the @ and type Michelle's name. And then if she can't answer your question, then I will be able to, she'll let me know at the end of the live, and I will be able to answer that for her. So Brandy says she absolutely loves my little giggle. It makes me smile every single time. I'm happy that I can make you smile just by giggling. I don't know where, you know, we each have our own laugh, so who knows where I got that giggle. I have a bunch of stuff to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started. First of all, the Waves of Inspiration is a new stamp set with this big wave, and then it has our little seagull, it has some greetings, and then it has a little tiny flying seagull that is flying away. Great stamp set, great masculine stamp set. That's what I'm after, guys. Aren't you? Don't you just love a stamp set that you can use for the guy cards? Okay, we always have trouble with those. There are a bunch of dies. There are 2 sets of waves. They cut just a little bit different. That is not a wave. And then there's some clouds. I'm going to stick that right there. There are some cutouts for your greetings. There is the cutout, the die cut for our seagull. But such a great set. But I have to point out something. I actually had to ask Stampin' Up, what the heck this one is. Let's see, that one and that one. I thought it was like the waves, you know, the foam from the waves, when the crashing waves and all that, but it's straight and it doesn't bend with the wave. So I'm going to show y'all what you're going to do with that when you get these dies. Okay, let me get So first of all, we have some rhinestones, different shades of colors. So we've got our, I think this is called Night of Navy. It might say Pacific Point, but that is Night of Navy in that paper. And then it just graduates down. We've got just different shades of greens and blues. Very, very pretty. I'm always about the bling, the rhinestones. So I want to talk to you about the paper. The paper, let's see if I can move this over here. Here I have, you get 2 sheets of each pattern, and I've already been cutting them up. So I'm just going to show you the front and the back. The front and the back. This paper is gorgeous. I just love the differences. Oh, and the back. Okay, so then we're getting away from the blue tones. We've got more of our Calypso coral. And then there's that one. And the back. And then our final one. And the back. Okay. Now, how did they make these papers? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. I took a class on acrylic pour. Okay. So as you can see the movement, you can see the bubbles, you can see all the different texture that is created with the paint. So basically, the artist at Stampin' Up poured paint. She did an acrylic pour, or he did. I don't know. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but the artist poured acrylic paint and took a picture. I think my art that usually hangs on my wall would make beautiful designer series paper. Maybe I need to send it to Stampin' Up. Just saying. So that's how this paper was created. And so with this suite, or with this collection, there are colors of foils. So there we've got our blue, our Coastal Cabana. This is my favorite. I wish I could just buy this by the pack. And then the silver. Now, another little secret, or another tidbit of information, these colors were created exclusively for Stampin' Up. How about that? So they go so well with the designer series paper. And we're going to do, I keep saying we're going to do this little secret, but first I'm going to show you the card. You saw it on the preview. Okay. So pretty. Now, how did I make it? Let's do that. I have my cardstock. Where did it go? Well, we'll just get another piece. I don't know what happened to it. I know what happened to it. I started playing with something else earlier. Oh, I know. Before I forget, at 8 o'clock Central, I will have the free download, like I've been giving you guys, on my blog at 8 p.m. Central. Okay. Now, since I wanted to give you all of the item codes, so that's on the first page. And then I have given you complete instructions for all of my cards. You guys are not going to want to miss this download. Now, when I tell you that the download is on my blog, let me see. Let me get my blog up here. Okay. My blog is www.TxStampin.com, and you will go there after the live is over, and you will scroll down. There is a button that tells you to click here for free download. Okay. I have to store it on my blog. I can't add it here on YouTube. I get comments about that, and I can't do it that way. So just wanted to point that out. Let's hide that. And let me get my paper. Let's see here. Do we want this size or this size? Yeah. Okay. So remember, for those of you who have been taking my technique classes, do y'all remember the saran wrap technique? I had some scraps and I couldn't stand it. I had to make this card with my saran wrap technique. So beautiful background. Okay, beautiful background. I've got different ones, but I was like, oh boy, this is screaming wave right here. So let me get my wave. Where did it go? Do I want the, yeah, I want this one. So I told you there are two different waves. And you just kind of decide what color, where you want it, and all of that. Okay. Now my paper is curled, so it's a little bit of a challenge, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick this down, and I'm going to show you how I made this card. I guess I can move this out of the way. You guys know about the download. You know, I give you guys a free download for mystery stamping. I give you all the clues. I give you the free download on Thursday nights. Do you know that if you're on my newsletter list, you also get 3 downloads for free? And this one has quite a few projects, different cards. You get free project sheets every week when you're on my newsletter. So if you have not signed up for my newsletter, you can do that below the video. I am missing y'all's chats. I need to open that back up. Can you try the other side with some of the white? You want me to move it around? You want to see the foam? Is that what you're saying? Like this? Brandy, is that what you're saying? I can do whatever. It would be kind of cool to look like the foam from the ocean. Okay, put some blue here. We have a little stray bit. I'm waiting for Brandy. Brandy says yes. Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to take and we're going to add our we're going to do it here. Whoops, come back up. I'm going to grab another one. I love my little silicone pads. I use them all of the time. And I did get a little bit of adhesive on me. So you guys know me if you've watched me for a hot minute. I have a little bit of hand sanitizer that will get some of the sticky off so that I can keep on working. Yes. Also, if you have missed my technique class, there is a playlist here on my channel that you can go and watch. We've been doing technique classes each month since October. So you can go see those. All right. So you're going to need a pair of snips. Okay. And we're just going to take and we're going to follow the wave. And when you get to the middle part, you don't have to be too specific. You don't have to be as close if you don't want to. Now, you could do this same thing with a piece of the designer series paper. I just happen to have a bunch of my pieces left over when I was playing with the saran wrap technique. And I just thought, oh, how cool is this? How cool is this? I am so grateful that the internet came back on. And I hope you guys need to keep talking so that I know that I'm still live, because I would be super sad if I was gone and I was just sitting here talking to myself. That would be very sad. Yeah, so I saw y'all talking about the weather, and here in Texas, it was 85 2 days ago. This morning when I got up, it was 29, freezing rain. I think we're at 33 now, so I guess we warmed up a little bit, but it's going to dip again tonight. So crazy. Okay, Brandy says we're still here. Yay. Thank you, Brandy. So as demonstrators, we get to pre-order. So that's how I have a chance to play with this stuff beforehand. But it's so great because then I can teach you how to make beautiful cards and you don't have to worry about having ideas. So there we go. Now that's how I did it. Okay, so let's compare it. So yeah, you can kind of see the white in there a little bit more. All right, let's move this over. Still seems like I have a bunch of adhesive on my fingers. Now, that was the most important part of showing you how to make the card, okay? So basically just putting it on a piece of basic white and stamping your greeting, and you know, it's pretty easy, okay? This is the thing that you needed to see. Now, I'm going to show you some more cards, and then we're going to do something fun. Isaac says we only get such waves when there's a storm. Okay. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you finally get to see me too. Okay. So how about this one? Okay. On this one, I actually stamped the wave and added the foil on top. And then I added the clouds. And this is straight on the designer series paper. I just stamped straight on it and then added some of the seagulls flying away. Okay. Now, see the clouds? Let's talk about the clouds. Remember those funky little pieces that I told y'all about? And I have done this on purpose. Not that I wanted you to have foil clouds, but I think, yeah, there we go. See how you can see the little indentions right there? Okay. Then those funny bits that I told you about, they actually give your clouds texture. So I hope I'm trying to see if that works. The foil, it's kind of shiny. Wonder if I do it with a white cloud. Let's try this. I would just want you to see the contrast. So it just fits just like that on the cloud. Okay. So that's what those weird little dies are. Okay. So I wanted to point that out. And then how about this one? Super fun. I took pieces of the foil, just the scraps, you know, we keep every bit, and I put them where the holes are for this die. My designer series paper underneath, I actually cut out the center and saved that piece of paper because I wanted it for something else maybe. How about this card? I just cut a bit of the blue water one, and I wanted the pelican and the piling to look like it was in the water and the waves were crashing up against it. And then I had to add some foil. You know, we got to have some blingy stuff. And then just die cut out my greeting layer. I used the stitch rectangle dies to finish off this card. Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to actually put any of the cards together that I've showed you. Instead, guess what we're going to do? You guys have asked me before if I would do this or that. So you all are going to help me create a whole new card with a this or that. Now, here's how it's going to work. I've got some pieces. I'm going to watch the comments. After I see a few, I will choose what you tell me. So if you say blue, I'm going to go with blue. If you say brown, I'm going to go with brown. Okay. Not going to give you guys all a chance, you know, like we can't be here all night, but I just thought it was fun that you all would be able to help me design a card. Okay. Let's see how this works. All right. Let's switch the cameras back. And let me show you what I have. I have a bunch of bits. I did this game with my team on our team meeting a couple of weeks ago, and I had things out. I learned from that time to get more things out for you guys. This is the card we designed. They told me what to do, and what to choose and all of that. So that was the card that we designed. Okay. All right. So our first thing is, do we want Night of Navy or Coastal Cabana? So in the chat box, Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana. Okay, I see one of each, so I need to see some more. Okay, I see 2 Coastal Cabanas, 3, 4, there we go. All right, so Coastal Cabana wins. And we have a basic white cardstock. So now that we've picked Coastal Cabana, we have 2 choices. We have the blue foil. Y'all can see that. Or we have the silver foil. So can't see it as much, but it is there. So do we want silver or navy? So blue or silver? I'm seeing blue, blue. Let's go with blue. Next choice is, do we want to stamp the wave or not stamp the wave? So stamp or no stamp? Debbie says do a combo of both. They don't layer very well. I have tried that, Debbie, and it just doesn't layer very well. So stamp the wave or don't stamp the wave. See, it just, I don't know, guys. That's what it looks like. Just doesn't kind of quite line up. All right, we're just going to stick with one. So I see stamp, stamp, no stamp. Oh, show us the stamp. So here's the stamp. Okay, I'm seeing 50-50. We're going to stamp because I want to talk to you about this stamp. I want to point something out. Can y'all see the gap? When I got my stamp, you know how there is extra rubber on your stamps? Every time I went to go stamp, I couldn't line it up. So I just cut it right in line so I have a perfect edge. So when I want to stamp in the corner, I know now that it's all going to line up. Okay, so I decided to just cut my stamp. These are your stamps. You can cut them. Einik loves the spray on the stamp. Debbie says, I love the combo. And what is the other die of the wave? So the other die, so let me show you the difference. One die, when you cut it, has more spray here than this one does. It's very subtle. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's the difference in the die. Stamp surgery. That's what I did. I did stamp surgery. All right. So we decided that we're going to stamp. And get our big block. And now we have another question. Where's our blue? We're going to go with the blue. So we have blue foil. Are we going to stamp with Night of Navy or Bermuda Bay? Navy, Bermuda. Debbie says she does stamp surgery all the time. Absolutely. You got to get rid of those bits. Inik says she's a stamp surgeon too. So navy, Bermuda. All right, I'm seeing navy. I saw navy in caps from Lynn. Okay, it's a big stamp. So we're going to ink this up upside down. I have never done this except on my team Zoom the other day, and they had fun. So I thought you guys might have fun, and it's all going to be a mystery. And you know me, I'm all about the mystery of how this card is going to turn out. Now I am going to stamp right there. You guys are wanting me to do both. Okay, both colors of ink, huh? Oh, now look how that does not look like navy on that paper. It looks like mud. Oh, guys, did we just ruin our stamp, our paper? Can y'all see that? It does not look like navy, but it is. Wow, that's so crazy. All right, let's see how we're going to fix this. Let's see what happens. It still looks like mud. It looks like mud. Okay, what do y'all think? Are we good? Wendy says she loves this type of videos. Yay! Put the silver foil over it. You guys keep wanting that silver. I wonder. Okay. Let's see. See if we come up a little bit. I don't know. I kind of want to hide that muddy water. Okay. You can't see it as bad. So what do we say? Use both? Use both? Better with both? Churning water. Okay. Okay. What happened to my... All right. So we're going to go with both. The water isn't working. I agree. That was ugly. So see, now y'all know, don't use Night of Navy on this layer. See? Just let me ruin my paper. All right, let's get some more liquid glue. Where's my sponge? Makes it look like white caps. You know, it really does. Okay, we're going to put the silver on first. Whoops. They are tangled up. Catching those edges. All right, we're going to come up just a little bit. Place that down. Margaret says, if I had used the Stamparatus, I could have gotten it darker. Probably so. Good point, Margaret. And you know, now the more I'm looking at it, it's not as muddy looking. It is more blue. But I think with us hiding with the foils, try the non on your white cardstock. Oh, Night of Navy? Oh, my Night of Navy is fine. Do y'all love being able to tell me what to do? You know, on Mystery Monday, I tell y'all what to do every week. So it's only fair that you get to tell me what to do. So I think it's, you know, it's just the fact. See, it's navy, but it sure doesn't look navy on the blue. It looks closer to black. But isn't that water gorgeous? I just love it. Okay. So now we're going to add this one. I'm going to move this out of the way. Yay, you guys are enjoying this. I'm so glad. I was like, are they going to think I'm crazy? That wave stamp is so detailed. Yes, Dawn, it is. It is so detailed. It's so pretty. You know, and I am using the foils, but I could have used cardstock, but what's the fun in that when we have these gorgeous foils? And I got a little bit of adhesive on my navy piece. So we're going to have to get that off. Getting adhesive on your foils is never good. It's always hard to get it off. Okay, how are we looking? Looking pretty good. Yes, Brandy Cox is doing much better. Thank you, Margaret. Okay, you guys are having fun with this little game. All right, what else are we going to choose? We're going to choose a greeting. You get 2 choices. And where's my stamp? Do you want you're so totally awesome, or do we want this to be a happy birthday card? Birthday, awesome. Which one? Birthday, awesome. Awesome. I'm seeing awesome. Looking good. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome wins. Okay. So I die cut my basic white, and you see these holes. Remember I told you earlier about my card that had the holes in it? Okay. So are we going with Night of Navy for our greeting, or are we going to go with Bermuda Bay? So here's our card. Navy, Bermuda. Which one? It's a wow card. So navy it is. I saw 2 navies. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I get this stamp straight down. Hold it for a second. Lift up. There we go. All right. So since we did that, I have cut out some navy birds, and I have also cut out navy seagulls, or Bermuda or coastal cabana is what this foil is called. Seagulls. So coastal or navy for our birds. Coastal, navy. Coastal, navy. Which one? Coastal birds? Coastal birds it is. Now, I did this on purpose because you can see where I've been playing, and I cut out 2 waves, and I kept this piece because I can use it for the birds. I can use it for other things. So you better believe I kept this piece. Who said black? Shirley, there's no black here, honey. What are you talking about? Oh, that's funny. Oh, Mary Yates said 1 of each. Didn't think about that. Well, let's see what that looks like. You know, I'm letting y'all choose, but I still can change the card. All right, let's go ahead and pop both of them out, and let's just see what that looks like. 1 of each. Okay, so here's our navy. Doesn't want to let go of my finger. And here is our Bermuda or coastal. I don't know. I think I like the coastal. We're going to go coastal. Okay, so remove that little bird. We don't want to lose him. I have a scrap of the navy. So I'm just going to cut. Where'd my snips go? Way over there. I'm just going to cut a piece. About like that. And then I'm just going to trim off anything that's peeking out. 3 coastal? You want 3 birds? Oh, I only cut 2. I only got 2 birds. All right, so there's that one. So we're going to add some adhesive. I have used up all my silicone mats. But you really don't want to use liquid glue right here because you don't want that liquid glue to ooze out of the hole. Bring this up. Do a little bit more trimming. Navy does show better. Oh, you're talking about for the birds? 1 navy. Love the Night of Navy behind the die cut. Isn't that so fun? Now you could also put ribbon through there, cardstock, you know, you could do something else. But like I said, you guys are going to hang on to those bits. So let's just use them to finish off this card. So make sure y'all go get my download at 8 o'clock. What time is it? How are we doing? Oh, we're doing great. At 8 o'clock, because then you will have the project sheets for all of the cards that I showed you tonight. Now, of course, you won't have this one, but this one will be stuck in your memory, right? All right, so we have our greeting. I need to trim that a little bit more. And I'm just getting some things for you. So you have one more decision to make. One more this or that. So we have our greeting. I'm just placing it right there. And the biggest question is, do we want seagulls? So first of all, seagulls, yes. Seagulls, no. Then you have to decide what color. Do we want brown? Do we want gray? Y'all want me to add 1 navy bird. Okay. We're going to put 1 navy bird over here. This is y'all's card. I will do what you ask. Because y'all want 3, don't you? So if we were to put a seagull, you know, I don't know. I say no. I'm seeing no from you guys, and I say no as well. I think it's too much, don't you? No pelican. Did I say seagull? Pelican. Okay. That's a pelican. These are seagulls. All right. So we have our greeting. And so now we need to decide, where are the birds going to fly? Where's our greeting going to fly? Where's our greeting going to fly? Where's our greeting going to go? Oh gosh, that's too funny. That just kind of rolled out. All right. I'm just playing. So don't yell. Don't fuss at me. We do need some dimensionals, though. I need to pop this up with dimensionals. And do you remember my other cards I showed you? Because I did a card with the wave. And I want to say I ended up putting the greeting. Let me get it. So on this one, I put the greeting up, but see, I didn't have any birds. On this one, I put a skinny greeting down. And then that's the one where we learned how to do that. But that's just a real skinny greeting. That's not one of our choices. So we have to decide, where do we want our greeting? Pelican, not a seagull. We have them up here in the summer. I know, Virginia, I'm sorry. These are seagulls. This is a pelican. We are not using the pelican. All right, I see a big white space up here, or a big blank space. So let's just play with it. We're going to say, do we want it up or down? See, it kind of covers up the wave. All right, do we want it number 1? Number 2. Greeting on the top right with one seagull, the dark one on the greeting, the other 2, one to the left of the greeting and the other below. So top right, is that what you said? That comment went so fast. The lighter birds show up better in the upper right. I agree. Okay, so Arlene says greeting on the top right with one seagull, the dark one on the greeting, the other 2, one to the left and the other below. So I like that, Arlene. So top right, I think you guys want it on top right. Okay. All right, let's take this off. Let's add this to, and you know, I have to ask y'all in the comment, do y'all want me to ever do this again? Do you ever want another this or that? Now, for those of you watching the replay, you're probably going, well, I didn't get to participate. However, you are seeing the process of creating a card with choices. So I hope that it still inspires y'all, that you, those of you who are watching the replay, if you're new to my channel, I hope you love this craziness. I invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified. And apparently I'm seeing yes to more this or that. So you'll probably see this again. And if you join my channel, you can play along with our this or that game. And you know, about 2 hours ago, I decided to do this. But next time, I will tell you all ahead of time. Tonight is or this or that one, okay? So I see a little bit more of that needs to come off. I'm going to be able to use this card. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. And now our little seagulls. Or, you know, those could be pelicans too, huh? Just saying. Oh, we didn't get a chance to do any clouds, but it would have been too much. I cut the clouds so that I could show you those pieces so that you would know what to do with those dies. But see, it just won't work on this card, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to get, Jan Walker says, yes, do this again. Brandy says, yes, this was fun, but read comments is a little longer because of the delay. Thanks, Sharon. You're always so much fun. Yeah, there is a delay. And so, but you know, I didn't know how it was going to work, but it's working pretty good. That's why I said, when I see the first couple of answers, that's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. Now, Arlene said to put the navy bird. I can't pick it up. There we go. Put the navy one on. So do we want it like this? That looks good. I'm not waiting for your answers. We're going to put this one up here. Like that. Renee, I have your number if Michelle needs it. Michelle, you can let me know. This or that Thursdays. I love that, Linda. That's awesome. This or that Thursdays. There we go. Okay, so I need a little bit more. We'll just wash these tweezers off. I like the bird more in the white. It kind of pops more. What do y'all think? I think I have adhesive on every finger. Okay, we liking that? Okay, so now we have one more to do. Let's just move him around to see. You know, down at the beach, those birds are flying right out of the surf. So there's some options. If I put him over here, can we see it? So one more this or that. Whoops, where'd he go? Do we want him here. So number 1 or number 2? Lynn says, I think you should give that to a person who is watching. Oh, well, that's a fun idea, Lynn. Okay, now let's help me out. How do I do that? I could make Michelle pick a name. So 1 or 2? Stands out better over here. Number 2? So 1 or 2? I'm seeing lots. Okay, lower. I like lower. Okay, I like that word because I'm seeing lots of 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, so Michelle Batson, I need you to scroll up and randomly pick a name and then announce it. And when Michelle types your name in the chat, you need to contact me on my blog. Let's put up my blog. You need to go to my blog and click the contact me button and send me your mailing address, and I will mail you this card. How's that? All right, let's take that off. And hello, Virginia from Maryland. Okay. Barbie says, I am tempting her again. All right, my friend Barbie. Picking a name. Perfect. That sounds great. So Michelle is going to get her daughter to help her pick a name. We'll give them just a minute or so. Put one of the pelicans on the inside of the card. That's great. Okay, this will give us something to do while Michelle is picking a name. So do we want the brown one or do we want the gray one? Oh, the gray does not show up. That's not even an option. The DSP is gorgeous, Barbie. I'm telling you, it is so pretty. And y'all know me with the beach. You think I didn't fall in love with this? Absolutely. Okay, so we're putting the brown pelican in. And you guys are totally awesome. You let me play this crazy game with you all. This or that game. So we're going to do some more this or that Thursdays. Stay tuned. There is a card request post on TxStampin, Sharon Friends, for my coworker's birthday. If anyone wants to send him a card, please let me know on the post and I will message you his address. So that is on Facebook. Renee has that post in that Facebook group. Kay says brown needs some water around it. It does look kind of sad, doesn't it? Yeah, remember my trick, right? All right, let's see. Well, hello, Samantha. You missed it. Girlfriend, we had a this or that Thursday night tonight. I'm looking for Michelle to tell us who the winner is. Okay, I'm seeing congratulations, Barbara, but I don't see Michelle. Oh, has picked Barbara L as our lucky winner. So Michelle says that Barbara L has been picked by her daughter. So congratulations, Barbara L. I need you to go to my blog and click the contact me button and send me your address in that, what do you call it? Secure link. I am just talking away in that secure link and I will send you this card. Okay. If we had known we were going to give it away, we would have done a random thing, but we didn't know. We didn't know. So, okay. One more thing before we go. You guys said this needed water. You know that I have some hot air. I am exhaling on that seagull so that we can get that off. And we're going to add some water. We're going to add water. That is not long enough. I really want to add water. Won't that look pretty? To make it look like, oh yeah, we got to do this. One more thing. Hold on. We're going to fix this. We're going to cut a strip. How about this? And then we're going to have the seagull coming out of it like that. This was so much fun. I'm so glad that we played this game tonight. And watercolor the blue on. Oh yeah, if I had my watercoloring stuff out, I would do it, but we're just going to use our paper. There we go. How's that? Okay. All right, guys. We had a lot of fun tonight. I have a huge mess, but I wanted to have a bunch of things ready. Michelle says her daughter will be her official name picker when we do these. So tell her thank you. I appreciate that. You know, her daughter doesn't know anybody. She didn't pick anybody because she knows anybody. So that's perfect because we're just doing this quickly and it's just for fun. So I hope that y'all had fun tonight. I hope you were inspired. I hope that when the Waves of Inspiration or the Waves of Ocean collection is available, that you will grab some because you got to have that paper. You just got to have that paper. So congratulations again to Barbara. Leave me a comment below the video if you are watching the replay and tell me what you thought about this crazy Thursday night, this or that. Happy stamping, y'all.